My name is Joanne. I am 52 and I am a Business and Finance Officer with North Ayrshire Council. At school I stayed on till 6th year, so I've got 3 hires and I've got a couple of O grades. It was while they were doing the change, so I've got some O grades, I've got some standard grades as well. I then went on and did an HND after I finished school, but that was a whole lot of years ago. I had been working for a number of years at the council and in the department I'm in. I'm really happy where I am, but there's probably not that much room for growth. So what I thought was taking on the Graduate Apprenticeship would help me then go into better jobs, just kind of career progression, because you get to a certain level within the council and you can't go any further without having a degree.
In terms of the Graduate Apprenticeship programme, recognition of prior learning, or RPL, is something that we use when we are looking to recruit students to the programme that maybe do not have formal qualifications or meet the standard entry requirements for the programmes concerned.
With the RPL process, I applied last year, so it must have been the summer last year to go into year 2, and as I said, I received a conditional offer for year 2, but I had to do this RPL assessment, which I hadn't heard about, and I have to say it did put me off a wee bit because I didn't know what it was. The university were great. They sent me an email just discussing, do you know, what this was going to be, what it involved. I was sent all the learning outcomes. I was sent details of the presentation that I was to do, and I was also sent examples of previous applicants, what they had done. And I got all that information together, filled in the questions. I had a load of questions to answer, so I filled them in, sent them back, and then waited for a date for the presentation. The presentation was to be 10 minutes long, and it was to go over a project that I'd been working on in my workplace. And then I got an email back a week or so later just telling me that I had been successful, which I was delighted about because I'd been so nervous.
RPL is very important for students coming on to a GA programme because many of the students maybe have been away from school for a long while, but they have gained a lot of experience through their work environment. So RPL for us is a very important way of allowing people who want to come on to a GA programme the opportunity to get entry into that programme, usually at an advanced level.
Going into second year, I was really pleased about, because I said with my age I wanted to try and shorten the time that I was studying. RPL was hugely important to me because I don't know if I had had to start at year 1, would I have changed my mind, would I have bothered, because you know, it's another year. I felt I had done quite a lot of the learning, and again it wasn't until I tried to pull it all apart, looking at the learning outcomes, and you don't realise the skills that you've picked up during your working life, and it was good trying to kind of cross match them over. But the RPL really helped me because I got straight into year 2, which has shortened my time.
What we find is that the learners already have the knowledge because they're putting it into practice. So rather than getting them to sit and do an extra year or an extra 2 years, which is going to cost them money, it will cost them time, it will cost their employers time as well. If we can tease out through RPL the knowledge that they have, and they can demonstrate that they have the capacity and the capability to actually utilise that knowledge, then that's beneficial to them. Anybody
who's thinking about doing the RPL should definitely go for it. I mean, I didn't even know it existed, but without that I wouldn't be here, and I'm really enjoying the university life and still being able to work. So I wouldn't doubt yourself. I would just apply, and you know, people will be there to try and help you just to get you through. The
advice I would give someone who's considering applying through RPL is contact the institution. Contact people like myself, the programme leaders, the workplace learning team. Don't be frightened, because it gives you the chance to shine and to actually show us who you are. And sometimes you can't get that just by writing about it, actually talking to people. So don't be frightened, don't think you can't do it. Talk to the institutions and ask about RPL.